Alrighty. Oh, that probably can move. There we go. Let's save that. Welcome. So I had to take yesterday off. Oh, you know what? I don't have my makeup on. I got to get my makeup on. The freedom hat may come later, but there we go. Okay, so I did a lot over the weekend off stream. Typically that's kind of like my research and development time where I'm not trying to just lose my mind on stream because I have an anger management problem. Yeah. So, oh, I forgot to do one thing just to start getting in the habit of doing stuff here. Let's see. Let people know that I am live. I mean, I did it on Twitter, but you know, whatever. Oh, ooh, there we go. All right. And by the way, new Discord up, Robots Industries. What's up, Stark the Red? Talked to you a little bit before the stream, getting some artwork done today. That is rad. Let's see here. So, okie doke. Cool. So, let me get my stuff situated and explain a little bit about what happened this weekend. So quite a bit. I learned how to do the lighting. Took a little bit of trial and error, but turned out to be extremely easy. So that's good. Had to rebuild quite a bit of the project. Not very fun. And then I added a few features, changed over. Well, let's just play it and I'll explain it as we play. Changed over a few things here. So we did, now the teleport button is left bumper instead of right, select, so that we can have a pause feature. So now if you get bugged out or glitch, you can pause and just quickly reload the level. So that's going to look a lot better when it's finalized. But now because of that, the buttons have changed. The buttons are now left trigger to run, right trigger to rocket, left bumper to set a spawn, and right bumper to go back to said spawn. Which makes it kind of easy if you do the claw. You set it up like a claw situation here. You can kind of do some crazy shit. And what I mean by that is, once you get some type of power, you can basically go anywhere you want. Little trick here that my buddy figured out. You can use the teleport to maintain momentum. Oh, another thing we added was the battery boost now adds a little bit more jumping power, which is just fantastic. It feels so much better. Did some overall tightening of the controls too, so it's slowly but surely getting to feel quite nice. Said teleport, and I will say it did take me a couple of playthroughs to really get the new control scheme down. Oops. Oh, you can also now, after you touch her, you can still explore the level, use your teleports, and so there's quite a few things that by releasing those start and select buttons that it allowed for some cool stuff to happen. Make the game a little bit funner, in my opinion. So we'll go ahead and complete this level. I've kind of pared it down to 2 actual levels now, and there is a hidden level. Oh, Dozer has received some love. He's got flashing lights now. And then he's also got a sound effect with him. So he, yeah, dude, I like it. I think it feels really good. It's nice. By the way, it's live like that now if you want to go try it out on itch.io /Rowboy. Yeah, so here's another thing about these bosses. This is a temporary graphic, of course, but I want to make him bigger. I also want to make him have multiple parts. So he'll have his base body will be a separate sprite. Then his shovel needs to be its own sprite that we can animate with keyframes separately and make it to where it flings you over here. So the goal is nice. The goal is to have him not just stop here, but he will actually cause you to fling over there. I'm going to try to make it physically happen so that we're using the physics engine and it's not hard coded. But anyway, so continuing on, with the battery pack, it makes that section a lot easier. Rad. Very cool. And so closed off there and added a little bit more secretism to the level, so it entices some people to play through. Now, what I've noticed in playtesting, although it is just friends and family that don't really play games like this at all, is that they don't really get that far. They get to maybe the beginning of this level and then they stop playing. Now, I don't know if that's because of fun, or I think it's because they think it's hard. They're not gamers, I'll put it that way. All the gamer people I know that play it think it's great because it's like a little speedrunning thing. So now it tallies you up here. There's some things I'm going to change about this screen. Set your total time. I need to make 3 things happen this week, and now that we're here on the screen, I'm going to declare them in the order that I want to do them. 1, I want to get a store going. So we have money that we're collecting, but we have nowhere to spend it. So we have a shop guy, and then I think the first item of the store is going to be armor. So you can buy, if you trade in like 5 pieces of scrap, there's a bot called Armor Bot that we already have the graphics for. They look great, by the way. Boogie's getting really good at that stuff. So they're in there, by the way, if you look in the Discord developer channel, Stark. But yeah, so ArmorBot will take 5 pieces of scrap or something, some arbitrary amount, and turn it into a temporary 1 hit point. Yeah, it's great. 1 hit point, and if you get hit while you're wearing the armor, it's going to destroy and fly off of you. So you're going to see the armor on him. It's just going to be like a little belt around the bottom of him. And then if you get hit, it's going to fly off of you like a shield from Castlevania. And then you have to buy another one if you want to, kind of like Zelda. So yeah, that's most of the changes. The new level. Okay, so anybody that plays this game is gonna laugh hilariously. Oh, that was the first thing I need to do. The second thing I want to do is create a way to save the fastest time so that there's an incentive to beat your fastest time. And then there's one more. What was the other one? It was I need to make a level. I want to make the rocket be only accessible because it's hyper powered. With the new control scheme, it makes the rocket just insanely good. So I want to make it to where oh yeah, I keep doing pause button there. I want to make it to where the rocket is in the hidden level, and it's going to be the hardest thing in the game to find, in my opinion, because with the rocket you're boundless. There's nowhere you can go. Nowhere you can't go. So that's going to be like at the end game, once you've already gotten all of your stuff, you can find the rocket and make it to... I guess it would be cool to have it here, because then it's like, hey, did you make it up there? But look at that. Now that you have it on the shoulders, it's so easy to do that. And what's cool is we can design the game around that, because that's what I want to do. But like, it's just cool because now you can do it a lot easier. Kind of like gives the normies the power to do it. So give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm literally sweating right now. I've got to get some AC going. And I'm back. Okay, so there's that. So, okay, today I want to start thinking about the store. So do we have Beak? I think we do have Beak. Let's take a look at Beak. Let's actually get to the level we're going to work on here. So my thoughts are Beak can hang out in this general area. Make like the store up here, and that can be like a little chest. We'll figure it out. Doesn't matter. Let's get Beak in, and then let's build him a little desk. Just a temporary desk. Let's see here. So art. Well, we're gonna need ArmorBot too. So we'll take ArmorBot. We're gonna put that into Rowboy. assets, characters, new folder, armor bot. All right. Okay, going back in. Is it going to be level or its own area? No, it's going to... Okay, so, yeah, gotcha. The store, sure. So here's the thoughts, and I'm glad you asked that because these things need to be hashed out. So we have a few different thoughts on the store being Boogie. By the way, Boogie's turning out to be an exceptional freaking game designer, dude. Like, he's coming up with all these cool systems. The last, like, 7 things he's brought to me, I'm just like, dude, that's freaking awesome. I really like it. So the store will go like this. Well, one of 2 or 3 ways. If you look in the Discord, there's this guy here. Let's see if I can pop this out. Can I pop that out? I don't think I can pop it out. So we'll move it over. Here we go. So this guy here. So here's Beak. This is going to be a chest in the middle, and I can't remember what game. I think it's like Spelunky that does this. I don't remember, but it's great that he's pulling from different games. This will be like a futuristic electronic chest with a keypad on it or something, right? And you're going to, the Beak guy is going to have, this is something you might need to write a little something about. He's going to have the private keys for this safe. He found this safe and the private keys for it, but he doesn't have the public keys. He doesn't know where to get the public keys. So he's going to get, you got to go find the public keys, which will be little documents, little papers that look like little documents. And once you find all the public keys, keys like, you know, chest key, it's pretty funny, you will be able to open it. And in there, we haven't decided what's in there yet, but it's going to be something very late game. Here's ArmorBot. So when you pull up to the store, it's going to be a side-scrolling situation like Spelunky, where you've got the store owner over here. You're going to have the chest here. You're going to have ArmorBot here. You can interact with all these things, and ArmorBot will be the thing. Yeah, it's going to be a collectible unlock feature for this. We don't know exactly what it's going to do yet. It could maybe be the battery, because the battery is super hyper powered too. Like these are. That's another thing is balancing. We need to start thinking about a little less powerful items. Like I'm definitely going to add a jump jet before you get the rocket, right? So there's going to be like a different stage to the rocket that's called jump jet, where it'll give you basically a double jump. That's one thing I want to add. But that we're getting off topic. Yeah, exactly. We're getting off topic. The idea is that we're going to have to start. There's going to be a lot more items than we currently have. And it's feeling like the main components are going to be like what we have now. And then we need to start thinking sub components and stuff like that. Mover booster, probably a sub component. Anyway, so you get the armor from this guy. That's all he does. You give him armor. He does this funny little animation, makes some little beep boop noises, and spits out a piece of armor that you can literally pick up like the other components, and then it immediately attaches to you, blah, 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 gives you 1 extra health. Shoot, what's your idea? Whoops. While you're typing that, oh, there you go. A force field that when it gets broken can stun the whole screen or area. Yeah, that's cool. That could be something that I was thinking. Well, I wasn't, but Boogie actually said this too. I think he's going to end up being the game designer, dude. It's fucking crazy. He said that when you get the battery, yeah, he said when you get the battery, you can upgrade the battery to level 2. And when it gets to level 2, you can do cool shit like give yourself overcharge that has a 2-minute cooldown or 5-minute cooldown. So you basically can overcharge wherever you need to, but you have a 2 or 5-minute cooldown. I was like, that's fucking genius, bro. God damn, quit fucking having so many good ideas. So anyway, and then he said you can also have the battery level up to where you can do crazy shit like area damage and shit like that. I'm like, bro, like what I'm thinking, instead of area damage, I'm thinking we can do like EMP blast, where it's not so much that it kills them, it just disables them for a few seconds or something. Something like that, where you can get through the zone in enough time. Because the whole, again, I want to bring it back. This is supposed to be an extremely pacifist game. Yep, exactly. So hacking them, controlling them, EMP bursting them, but we're not destroying them. The only destroying that we're going to be doing probably, and it's not even us doing it, is that big robot. By the way, 1 second, brother. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you that robot. And it will actually destroy itself. So Boogie and I talked about this last night too. And I'll go get it after this. But basically, this huge robot has a face. It's like it's like the database, or we're gonna call him the mainframe or something. But he's like a huge clunky robot with looks like round glasses, but that's his eyes, and he's got these eyebrows that mechanically shift, and you can see the lines behind the eyebrows where the arms that hold the two parts of the eyebrows move up and down. Anyway, he's gonna be chasing you through the offices, and since the offices go left to right, or left to right, I don't know which way it looks for you. It's going to feel weird to the player, but it's also going to create a challenge because you've got to navigate the desks and water coolers and all that shit. Yeah. And then he's going to eventually over time be destroying himself as he's smashing into these desks. And at the very, we talked about it too. Then me and Boogie finalized the idea last night. That's what I guess meant to say. So there'll be a tiny little air duct at the end of the offices that Rowboy is going to fit right into. Okay, or maybe we'll have him have to jump into it or something, where you got to get it right. And he's going to slam into the wall, right? And you're going to keep going, and that's what you think is the end of it. But you're going to go through this dark duct, and it's going to come out into an open big room. And then in the background of that room, directly facing the camera, that same robot is going to smash. It's going to be like, and the whole back wall is going to fall down. And then you're going to see that huge robot there looking at the camera. And the whole point is to jump on his features of his face to get to the top of the room while he's like actively trying to destroy you or something, or like whatever. He's not going to be trying to destroy you, but he's going to see you as a defective unit, and he's going to be programmed to take you out some form or fashion, whatever, because that's Rob's mainframe, right? So that's kind of what's going to happen with that guy. Now let me go get that picture. I'll be right back. Whoops, wrong one. Okie doke. So here in the Rowboy book, and this is why I didn't realize, I thought it was on the, I just saw your, yeah, that's a good sequence. Thanks for that, brother. I just realized that this was in the Rowboy, official Rowboy sketchbook, that we're keeping all of the Rowboy artwork that is being created in for the last year or two. See, first page, boom, got all of our guys on there, or at least our main characters. So the robot in question now is this guy. See if I can see that. There we go. So that's his face, and I know it's hard to see. I'm going to get a picture and put it in Discord, but to get an idea of what he looks like. And then here's whenever he's busted through the wall. So I thought that was greatness. Makes me proud. But yeah, to get back to the store though. So the items, yeah, I'll definitely get you a picture, but it's basically a big, huge, crazy mechanical face. But the items in the store that we're going to try, I don't want to try this UI here. I don't think I'm good enough yet to try this. I definitely want to put this UI in where you press left or right and it kind of swaps the item, and then it has the description down here, the price, the stats, all that, and then you can kind of see the next one over. I mean, we can try it, but that's something I think I'm going to do on one of my R&D days. Yeah, so the store, though, what we're going to do today, on the other hand, is just get Beak in there and make it to where you can talk to him. And hopefully I can do that. At least get him to just say hi. That's all I care about. And when he says hi, some type of item pops up. Now, another option was to have it to where the store instead goes this route, where you still have Beak over here and you've got ArmorBot, but you have these items just floating in the middle that are, you have to basically walk up and press a button on and you will purchase them. And if you have enough money, it'll let you pick it up. So this is probably the way it's going to happen today. So this is what we're going for today. And it's going to be one item, and it's going to be armor. Actually, you know what? Let's not even worry about the items today, because I wanted to get this whole store done over the week, and that includes the UI. So I'm giving myself a week to learn how to do this and get it done. So I think today I'm going to start with Beak, get him to say hi, and then get ArmorBot in there and have ArmorBot actually be able to provide at least 1 health to you, even though we may not have a visual representation of it yet. So at least just you give him 5, he gives you 1 health, and maybe we put a little icon up that shows a little piece of armor or something, which Boogie actually has a little piece for that. But I'll just draw a little thing. And I don't even know how that would look. I mean, to be honest, I think it would just look like a scrap box, right? Like, it would literally look like somebody welded a bunch of plate metal together. All right. So let's get ArmorBot in there, because he's probably, let's go ahead and download Beak too. Let me go, I got ArmorBot downloaded, and let's just take a look at him. I'm going to give Plastic another shot. And the reason I'm going to give Plastic another shot is because last time I was using it, my computer was on the fritz for sure. And I was blaming it on Plastic SCM. But in reality, once I uninstalled Plastic and kind of checked everything, went through individual apps one by one, it turns out that it was fucked up for no fucking reason that I can understand. Maybe I was part of a botnet or something, but my graphics card was rolling at half the speed and the CPU was spiking randomly, but I seriously doubt I had a botnet. So I think it was just some type of Windows setting. Not totally sure. But I went ahead and completely reset everything, and I'm going to give it another shot. So I looked online and there's not a whole lot of hate for Plastic. So I was curious, as maybe I was just had a wonky system at the time. All right. So where is this guy? ArmorBot sheet. Here he is. Let's take a look. I love it already. Like, this face here is like he's pooping or farting or something. Oh, shit. Okay. So I don't think I need to do much to him. The only thing I can think of is that he will need to pop out the armor itself. So in that frame, I think I want to have him have one of these with a black. I'm thinking like when he pops the armor out, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, like he coughs it out or poops it out or something. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, we can use both of these or something, like these wonky ones. Yeah, kind of like he shits it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna make this actually black here. I think that's the goal. Like, he's popping it out. And to be honest, actually, what I'm going to do is make 2 animations. So we're going to take this sprite, which I believe is M, is what they want. Take this one here, create a 16 by 32 because we need it to open. We'll do 16 by 64. That's what we'll do. So file, new, 16 by 64. We are going to paste this one here. Boom. Or we're going to paste it there. We're going to paste another one there. We're going to paste another one. Oops. Wow, not meant to do that. Let's paste one more. There we go. and paste one more. Okay, so because like when he's actually delivering the armor, I think it would be funny if he was just like, what am I doing? Oh, got the wrong thing. B for brush. There we go. So we got open. Actually, let's start with it. It'll probably slide down, I would imagine. There we go. And save as. Actually, cancel. Save. This is going to be in characters, armor bot, sprite. So armor bot, eject, item, sheet. There we go. Sheet. There we go. Now we can take this guy and say, oops, do that, escape, file, export. I saved that and I didn't actually export it because I'm a dork. All right. Output is output file, armorbot sheet PNG, JSON dot preview. Where is the output? Okay, export. Armorbot sheet 2. Let's do sheet 2. Just or sheet main. That's what we'll do. Main. Oh, that's where I put it. Okay, so let's make sure everything's in the right place. So we go to armorbot. Yes. Okay, so which one is this? We have this guy. You go to, it is a multiple Sprite Editor. Apply those things. Oh, I forgot to do the compression. Let's stop that. So 0.9, apply that. And boom, pack a checka wacka. All right, Sprite Editor. We will say we want to slice it by our means by cell size, and that's gonna be delete 16 by 16. Slice that mofo. All right, apply. Boom. Now we're gonna go to the armorbot sheet. Is this the one where he? Let's just make sure. No, that's the same one. Oh, I did the same one. Okay, so we got main. We don't need this one. Okay, we're going to delete that. I knew I messed up. Eject item sheet, file, export. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, fine. Did that work? Sure did. Take this. We'll go into single from multiple. Linear to point. Normal none. Apply that. And where am I at? Where did I go? Nope. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Oh, Sprite Editor. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so now we want to slice by cell size. Yep, slice, apply. Boom. Done. Okie dokes. Excuse me. So let's see. We're going to call this, where are we going to put it? In armorbot, and we're going to say this is going to be eject item. Actually, and let's call this armorbot. Eject item. Sprite renderer. Whoa, he is tiny again. I'm not understanding why. I think it's because the way Discord is sending us. I'm downloading. So we may have to think of another way. Maybe instead of sending out the sprite sheets, send over the A-Sprite file. And then I'll create the sprite sheets here. I think that's what we're going to. Well, that negates. This is from Boogie. So let's see. I wish there was a way to. There probably is a way, but this seems the best way. So I know it's by a factor of 6 that everything is coming in too small. So there we go. And if we go to armorbot as a thing, animation, and we play it, and it needs to go back up, so we want to reverse it here. So we'll leave it up for 1 frame. take this one and this one, copy, and boom, and hit play. A little slow, so we will, where's that? I thought there was a thing where I could adjust the speed, but I guess I could just do this. Let's do, what's happening here? Oh, is it doing it? No, it seems to, oh, those are frames. Let's see, maybe. That's not horrible. I don't hate that. I sent something on Discord the other day that talked. I sent some. Oh, really? Where did you send it to? Our personals. Okay, let me check. Okay, Unity made pixel sprite will take 1 meter in the game world. Your camera's orthographic size is 5 meters. When you see 10 meters on the screen, top to bottom, if your sprite is set to 100 pixels per meter default, then each 100 pixel sprite will occupy 1/10 of the screen height. Max size is the maximum size of the sprite. Yeah, I thought I did that on these. Let me double. I know I didn't do it on this. I think it's like that. So that should still look fine. Apply. Nope. See, yeah, it's kind of weird about that. It's not accurate, and it never seems to be. Unless it's 64 total. It might be 64 total. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. It's really not. I don't mind resize. I mean, I may be doing it wrong, but I don't care. It's not like Call of Duty. It's going to be a huge game. It doesn't matter. I've played way more broken games than having a resized sprite that I can tell. Like, that shit just don't work on a lot. All right, so that play works. And we're going to make a new animation for him. I think I did this wrong. I think I'm going to delete this. But we do want to keep that animation, but I think it went away anyway. What I want to do is we're going to create an ArmorBot idle sprite. Let me see here. So here's the main. Let's look at which one's which. So, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think number 2 is the one to go with idle. So we'll see if that's the right one. Yeah. Okay, so there he is. And so now we're going to create a new animation. Okay, so he does have the eject. Okay, so eject item will be one of his animations. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and create his main, which will be like idle animation. So ArmorBot idle. Fallout 76. Yeah, total grossness. And then their whole like marketing strategy behind that shit, dude, was just like, fuck off, dude. Yeah. Alrighty. So for idle, we definitely want to use, I don't know if I'm still going to be able to just grab the sheet thing from there. 1, 2, armor sheet 1. Let's see here. What does this look like? Can I open it? What did I do here? That's a lot of... Oh, wait, hold on. Eject sheet 0. Huh, what is that? That's weird. But it's not animated. Okay, fine. So why can I not go to my sprites here and see them individually? I could have swore you can expand these guys. What did Unity do? Let me check on that, because I remember you could expand your sprite sheets and grab individual sliced sprites. All right. Yeah, Fallout 76 absolutely failed on every level. Okay, so I guess somebody's having my problem. It says, does anybody know what is happening here? I have a cursor sprite, my GI to help show mouse is having, it's like, never mind. Let's see. Sprite Editor. Yeah, I could have swore those are set to multiple sprites. What is going on here? Ah, here we go. What the hell? Was that not there before? Oh, I must have had a filter in or something. I guess that's what it was. Okay, there's a brain fart by good old me. All right, so where is my idol? So we grab this guy. We've got my idol. What the hell? Clint. I can't even type. Idle. All right, there we go. Okay, so back to the bot. Here we go. So we've got this one. We go to armor bot. Why can I not see my previews? Here we go. Boom. Okay, so there's the eject. We've got main. Okay, so let's have him hang out in main for a little bit. So he's boom. And I kind of feel like I want to animate his, like, I kind of want him to kind of bounce like that. I don't know, maybe. It's like kind of like Dozer did. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. I might do that. He might be able to do this. He can look right. Okay, so we'll go, we'll say he's hanging out for this long. Let's see how long this long is. So 2 of those I like, I think. So boom. It's a little too long. So we'll go like right here. Oh my goodness, get on it. There we go. And here I actually want it to be, let's do that one. Let's do that one. Did I cover it? Yeah, cool. And maybe copy, hold it for a minute. Let's see how long that works. Yeet. A little longer. Yeet. And then he'll go back, and then maybe over here he'll look around. Maybe he'll look left first. Do we have a blink? There we go. That's kind of a blink. I wish we had that without the mouth. I might go and do that without the mouth. That's a good blink. We'll use that as a blink. So these little blinks will go before every one of them. A little too fast there. We want to go ahead and drag this out to the end, make sure we see everything. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, where are we blinking afterwards? We're supposed to blink before. There we go. Okay, cool. So there's another blink. A little close, I think. Can blink this long. Maybe we'll have a blink at the beginning. We'll have one like right here. Paste. And then copy. Over a few frames. Can I go over a few frames? Nope, I didn't want to do that far. Paste. Okay, cool. So we're starting to get some expressions. So that was a little too long. He's going to look that way. I need more space here. So, okay, so he says blink, blink. He looks that way. I want a little bit longer blink. And then we're going to take a copy here. We're going to blink there. And then we're going to look the other way. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's good. Kind of fast. You might do that a little longer. That's a little better. And I think the blinks are a little too short there. Okay. Hold it out a little longer. And then maybe he'll, at the end here, he'll blink twice. So we'll say boom. Oh, no, these are supposed to go before the blink. Copy. Whoa, what's happened? Oh, I did them backwards. Okay, I did have them right. All right. And there we go. That's not a bad one. Maybe he hops around too. Maybe he kind of like, I think I might do that. Let's see. Let's get him at a nice negative 14.5 where he's supposed to be at 8. Oh no, negative. Oh, I'm sorry. Not 8. 7.5. There we go. Why is that off? That should be on the ground. Oh, dude, the Unity grid system I'm having a little bit of an issue with because it just seems like it's not always. I put it at 0. I believe it's set to 0. Yeah, so it's set to 0. But my tile map's set to 0. But when I put people on the grid, like this character, you would think that if both of those are set to 0, then if I did it would be like 7 would be. Okay, and I would even go as far as say, well, maybe it's a half of that because it's 0 up to 1, 7.5. Well, gonna turn off the background here. What the fuck, Unity? What is that shit? Again, the grid is at 0. The tile map is at 0, but the characters don't line up to the grid. I wonder if, let's see, this is at a 1. I want to see something. 1, and we put this at a 7. Nope, it's still off. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't even know why that's happening. I mean, I'm sure there's a logical explanation. Yeah, but it's like, can it be easier, Unity? Like, I put my grid at 0, I put my tile map at 0, yet I have to put fucking weird-ass, arbitrary, fucking irrational numbers for the fucking... I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm not gonna make today be a bad day. I usually end up bitching and cussing and complaining a lot. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm going to make a fucking armor bot. All right, so armor bot's hanging out. He's chilling. He's happy. Cool. So we're gonna pop you down to the fucking whatever, dude. All right. So if we were to animate his movement, we could animate his transform and his rotation. So let me see here. So if we start here, maybe we could be like, oh, that's the wrong one. Is it Z? Like that, maybe. I just kind of want a little. So maybe we just kind of go negative 0.1. Let's actually do negative 1. Negative 1. And let's go right here and say, oops, 1. Now that needs to be a hell of a lot faster. We want this to be more. Framing that shit. Nope, just these. Copy. Paste. 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 Copy. I'm sure there's a way better way to do this. Yeah, there we go. I do a little of those every once in a while. So, and we'll set them right before he does something funny. So let's see. We'll say maybe right here. Oh, we need him to end back on the 1. So we'll say right here is 0, or the 0. Right here is 0. That's kind of funny. He's like, let's see. Almost like, let's see if we make it, if he's like, that's kind of funny. Maybe we make him kind of shake a little more at the beginning. And like say something like, oops, say negative 2, 2, negative 2, 2. See what that looks like. Yeah, there we go. That's that gives him a lot of personality. Holy shit, I think. So now we can make a little bit longer loop here. So I'm going to grab this little chunk of shit, copy that, we'll put that there. We'll add another one of these guys, copy that, and put it right there. And we'll take this chunk of shit and put it right there. I think that works. What do you think, dude? As just like an idle hangout situation. Maybe he does this whenever he like is about to poop out the armor. This might actually need to go onto, we're going to copy this, right? Because that's kind of funny. So we'll go to, that's idle. Now we're going to, we need armor bot ejector. So we need the second animation to be ejector. So how can I do that? Let's see. So can I add another one? Let's see. Ejector. Where's the animation? Here it is. Boom. Will it let me do that? I don't think it'll let me do that. I think I'm going to have to remake it. So we'll say, oh, here we go. Boom. There we go. Kick ass. It is on there. So before this, as he goes into whatever mode that is, maybe we put this. No, not, is it that? Is it that? No, we go back into ArmorBot. We're going to take all of that, copy, eject item, and we're going to put it back here. Why is it not taking all of it? Stop. Okay, so we go here. We've got a 2. That's going to be a 0. This here will be a -2. 2. Oh, I'm not recording this shit. Damn it. Okay, so there we go. So we got a 0. We've got a -2. We've got a 2. I don't know why it wouldn't copy the whole thing. -2. I'm going to put this in the front. I'm going to move this back a bit. What are these? What is he doing here? Blinking. Okay, we'll leave that there. I think I want one more set of these. Copy, paste, and now we're going to lower them a little bit. Lower the values. So, oh, no, I did that wrong. Okay, so we got 0, 2, 2, 2, 2. So now we need one more 2. Boom. Now we can copy these. Oh my goodness. Grab the ones I want. Copy. Boom. Now we go to 1s. -1. Gonna have to move these guys out of the way for a minute. We'll get there in a second. 1. -1. I know there's a way to move frames. I just don't feel like messing with it. Okay, and 1. Let's see that. That is slow. That is not as fast as I want it to be. What's happening here? This animation seems to be on a different... Where is my time parameter? Where to God? Oh, cool. I didn't know we had this. This is interesting. Okay, why are there so... Is it over here? Where is it at? Frames? Is that what I'm looking? No, I'm looking for sample rate. Boom. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, so what? Now, oh, dope sheet. There we go. Okay, doke. All right, I'm still trying to wrap my head around Unity 2020's new stuff. I'm not totally in love with everything. That's a cool little animation for popping it out. So it goes, whoop. And let's hold that open frame there a little longer. So let's give that a few frames. Yeah, there we go. Maybe a little longer. That's cool. I like that. So, okay, when he pops out an item, he's going to go and then pop it out. But we need a little bit more at the end here. So let's see. We've got the regular. He pops it out. He goes back to normal a little too quick for me. So we'll keep him like that. Let's see. Okay. And then he would go back to normal. So, which would be here. Where do we have any normal? There we go. Right there. So we have a blink and then to normal. So let's get one more of those. Put it at the end of it. Let's blink that a little bit longer. And there. longer blink at the same. There we go. Okay. So now he can play the animation idle or play the animation. Just get this looking a little better. So as he start on idle, he does. Let's rename this to the correct idle. All right, there we go. Alrighty, idle. Armorbot idle. No. All right, there we go. Okay, and then we got eject item. So we'll play that animation whenever he pops out an item. Now I got to think about the damn logic for him giving you something. So, oh, let's turn this off for sure. That's a little too fast, I think. Let's drag that. Well, that took kind of... Maybe his face isn't that either right there. I think his face needs to be the eyes here. There we go. And then he goes back into idle. It's like, oh. That's hilarious. Okay, saving that. And let's just see what he does. So he's going to be in idle whenever we hit play. He should just be hanging out and chilling like a good little robot. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Armorbot is now here. And it'd be nice to put him here, I think, for now. And we'll come up to him, talk to him. We'll remove the battery. Because, I'm sorry, when you get that battery there, it is cheap as shit. So let's put... Oh, it's going to pop back when I get done here. So remove that. Let's put him over there. Come on, grab the bot. He doesn't have a rigid body. So 7.5 actually kind of works. Let's see, position -24. Okay, we'll save that. And oh, we need to put a collider on him and like he needs to talk when you get near him. And I already can tell you that I'm gonna need this to, we just might as well put that SOB right up there. Just make sure I don't clip into the grizzle. The grizzle, faux shizzle. Okay, yeah, so there he goes. You know what? You can walk past him, so we won't put a collider on him, but we will put a trigger. And if you go up to him and you press Y or 0 on the keypad, I don't know. That would be a weird 0 maybe. Yeah, I think 0 would be the way to do it on the keypad. So you go up to him and you press Y, and he's gonna say, "Hey there, buddy. Give me 5 pieces of stuff and I'll make you some armor." So let's get him to at least just say that right now. So we'll go back here, select the character. It's funny, I'm making the guy that sells something that I haven't made yet. And then if you press the button to accept and you have the amount of cash available, he'll just animate right now to show that he did do it. So we'll go ahead and script him to do that, and we'll figure out the component part in a minute. So, okay, so let's see here. Thinking. So we want to add a trigger, and this trigger, collider. Come on, Clint. Collider 2D. Box collider? Yeah, let's do a box collider. So if you are anywhere in this zone, let's make it a little bit bigger. If you're anywhere in there and it's a trigger, we're going to go in here and we're going to say, this is the script for Armorbot. Yes, that's what I want to call it. See, like shit like this. Look. For like 1.5 years, 2 years, I hit enter here. Oh, it did it that time. But when I type it in and I hit enter, it does nothing like the first time. Old Unity, you do that and it's like immediately create. You can hit enter twice and it creates the script and open, or you don't open it, but it creates the script. Okay, so now open this guy up. Excuse me. All right, so what are we going to do? We are going to say on trigger enter. Let's get rid of this shit. Figure out what we need later. Yeah, on trigger enter, we're going to say, first of all, we need to know what the other one is. So we're going to say if other dot game object dot tag is equal to player, then we will do stuff. And that stuff is going to be, we know we're going to say if they press a button, so we need the input. So we've got on trigger, we'll put an input here. So we'll say var input, what will we call it? So it's Y, so north button. So input north button. So input, we'll call input talk. That's what we'll call it. So if our input talk is equal to input dot get button down, and we're gonna say that that button needs to be called, I believe it's north button. Let me double check my, I probably should upgrade to the new input manager, but I'm kind of afraid to that it'll, maybe it's good to rebuild the whole thing. But let's see. So not build settings, project settings. So I believe it's north button. It is north button, joystick button 3, and the alt button for that will be keypad 0. I guess that is how they want. No. Oh, wait, did I do the right one? Boom. North button. Yep, it took it. Okay, cool. So we'll try that. And what do I want that to do? So what we're going to do is say, okay, if the other game object is this person and they press, if input talk, oh, I need to make a change animation state. So I think I made one of those on Rowboy's player controller. I did it on Dozer. That's right. I thought you could search. Let's see. I think it's Dozer. Dozer controller. There we go. Okay, so we have a change animation state. We're going to snatch this guy. Copy that. We're going to go back to ArmorBot, and we're going to need this function here. So now we need current state and NM. So we have, believe that needs to be private. So we're going to say current state. Well, let's just go and do the animator. Animator, not to pour. Animator, NM. And current state, I believe, is a string. Yes, current state. It tells me right there. It's a string. Okay, so if input talk, change animation state to, what did we call it? We called it ArmorBot idle and ArmorBot eject item. Okay, so ArmorBot idle and ArmorBot. Let's go ahead and make those states. I forgot how I did that, so I'm going to look back again at the Dozer. We have them here. Animation. Yes. Copy. We'll just copy all of this. Bring it over here, because that's how lazy we are. And this is not Dozer. This is going to be ArmorBot. I should probably type it all in capitals. There we go. And it was called ArmorBot idle, I believe. And I just looked at it and my brain cannot remember. ArmorBot dash idle. And then I'm sure it's ArmorBot dash eject item. Just to be sure. ArmorBot dash eject item. Okay, perfect. So this is now ArmorBot eject. ArmorBot underscore eject. We got current animation. We don't need current animation. We need that. Change animation state. There's no argument. Okay, yeah. And that animation state will be eject item. Oh, and it's not just if they do that. They also have to have the money. So that's another thing we need to figure out. But this, I just want to see if I can get it to work correctly. So on the start, let's just set start in the change animation state will be armorbot dash idle. Idle. Okay, so down here we're saying change animation state armorbot eject item. So we're going to copy that to there. Okay, let's see if that even works. So if we go up and we press Y or 0, it should at least change animations. Let's see. Let's start with 0. Nope. So nothing there. And then we're getting up. We are getting something here. What do we got? It says null reference. What did I forget to do? NM. Okay, gotcha. Oh, and I'm sure if we look at ArmorBot, let's rename him to normal shit. He's got his box collider, he's got his animator, and yeah, I think he should switch. We'll see. I don't know. Let me declare the NM in the start. So we'll say NM. The NM is equal to get component animator and store it in NM. Okay, so boom. Let's see if it works. Play. Well, he's not doing it with the 0 key. Will he do it with the controller? Nope, he still stays idle. Okay, so let's start debugging some shit. Who is that texted? That was my beautiful son. What is he saying? Are you... I think he's got Rowboy running on a Google Chromebook. That's freaking awesome. I would never expect that to be a thing. Okay, so he's not doing this. Let's see, a way that I can think of to figure out what's going on is so on trigger enter, he's selected for a trigger. So let's say if the other game object is a player, let's just say debug player detected. Debug.log player detected. Okay, detected. All right, there we go. Save that, and let's just see if our trigger is working. Because sometimes Unity wants me to, I'm fine with the tag, and sometimes it's like, well, I'd rather you put the game object in there for me. So let's see. Player detected. Okay, so our trigger is working. Kick ass. So we can move past that. Now, if input talk, change animation state to armor eject. So let's go ahead and put another set of brackets here and debug this. So say debug.log, and we'll say player talk pressed. Oh my gosh, pressed talk. Okay, so there we go. We'll save that. Let's make sure that is even happening if the input is correct. Oh, are you gonna run? What did I have to press it again? Do it again. All right. So here we are. Oh, he's doing it automatically now. Did he start like that? No, he's idle. Okay, so he's idle. And then okay, so now he's switching to doing it before I press the button. Oh, because it's outside of the button. I didn't finish the code. Oops. Okay, so save that. Now he should, I mean, shit, he just did it. That means that, I mean, if the input's correct, which make me think now the input is not the right axis. Okay. Hey, yeah, so there's our problem. The input is not correct. So let's look at it again. We're saying input talk is equal to get button down north button. If input talk, do this thing. So why is that not working? Let's make sure. Okay, so input talk north button. Let's go here. Let's see. Project settings, input manager, north button is not set for a joystick. So joystick, let's see here. So if I go, I've got a thing here that tells me what buttons are what. Here we go. So Unity, there we go. And I love this thing. It's really cool. I'm just going to bring it over here. So the Y button is joystick button 3. Anybody that does Unity should definitely keep this guy handy and around. Okay, so there we go. Get that out of here. We don't need you anymore, good sir. So joystick button 3, but we didn't have joystick axis, key or mouse button. I think that's the type. And what was it? 3, third axis, joystick and scroll wheel. Was that it? Wasn't that it? Let me make sure I'm not lying to myself here. Joystick button 3. It's not an axis. There is no third axis. Okay, so joystick. Yeah, it's not even that. Joystick. It should be this, I think. Joystick button 3. I'm just going to go like this. We'll just try joystick axis. We'll see if that works. Okay, so play it again. So he goes over. He's in the box. Player detected. We hit Y and nothing happens. Okay, so am I losing my mind here? What's going on here? Okay, so let's see. Preferences. Okay, north button. I'm gonna go with key or mouse button, I guess. Like, okay, so let's look at jump, because we know jump works, which is the south button. It's key or mouse button, joystick button, alternative button, space. Okay, so should be the same. Dead zone, nothing matters. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so what am I doing here? North button is the exact same thing with the stuff we want, but now I've set it to key or mouse. So maybe it will work. Watch it not work. That is my life. Of course it doesn't work. It says resetting player does not detect input. Nothing. Okie dokie. Project settings. Why don't we make a new one just to see? I'm just going to say 35. What are these debugs? I didn't put these in here. It's weird. So 35 debug horizontal. I don't even need to make a new one. I guess I can use one of those other ones. Let's actually bring these down back to where we're at. Submit and cancel, left stick, right stick, horizontal, south button. Here's another south button. Okay, so the positive south, that might be why. Why do I have another one there? It's weird. Okay, so south button, positive button is joystick. Joystick. Button 3, wasn't that it? Button 3. Was it button? I'm starting to lose mine. I'm saying button too much. That's what's happening. South button. Joystick button. Yeah, okay. So joystick button 3 and alt positive 0. Let's see if that makes it work. Might have been clipping out the other one somehow. I don't know. If it is the case, I need to really clean that shit up. Now he's jumping. Did I? What? North button. Joystick button 3. South button. Oh, I'm an idiot. That should be back to W. Can I go back? Awesome. Okay. North button is what we need. So why is north button not working? I'm utterly confused. Snap. Okay, so we go to south button. This might be the reason to, everything's the same. Keyboard, mouse button, X-axis motion. Okay, so north button. Let's do X-axis. Get motion from all joysticks. Okay, so I guess that's it. Let's try that. Now it's exactly like the other one. Don't know if that's... Must be some sneeze on that TV there. Whoa, that was weird. So yeah, okay, so it works if I get into a zone, but I can't trigger it. Again, it should be over and done with. This is... I'm starting to really dislike Unity as a tool. It's kind of pissing me off. Like, things don't work the same as like this. I mean, I know this is the correct button. I mean, let me just double check. I might be completely brain fart. I didn't even realize you were texting me over here, bro. Let me see what you got. Yeah, okay. My bad. Let's see here. So joysticks. Where's that games? Development. There we go. Boom. Unity. Every day I run into some dumb shit with this whole building game shit. The Y button is joystick button 3. I'm going to copy this because I know it works. I know for a fact it works. It works on the other one. Save that shit. Did I need to save it to begin with? Like, what is all this shit? I'm getting rid of all of that shit, man. What the fuck? Debug reset. Okay, so where are we at here? We've got 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. So we need to go down to 24. I don't know what all that other shit is. Enable debug button 1. Yeah, screw that too. Okay, so there we go. Right stick click was the last one I made. Joystick button 9. Alt positive button up. Not used, but whatever. So I guess we could pull this back down to start and select. So let's just do that. But we have a south button there, which is W. I don't think we need that. I don't know what the hell that's at. Horizontal A and D. Why would I have made jump W? That's weird. Okay, and it doesn't do that, so I don't know what's up. Alrighty, north button, joystick 3, 0, key or mouse button, X-axis. Why you no likey? Maybe I need to tell it to change a bool. I don't know. I'll try that after this. Okay, no. But we know, we'll say if input talk. Let me just make sure I'm putting these in correctly. Yeah. The hell is that shit? Okay. Whatever works, right? So all that seems, let's try not putting it on the trigger. That's what it is. I bet you it's, we're going to see, we're going to make an update. That's what it is. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You need to update to be able to tell somebody's putting in an input. So what we'll do is we'll say, bam, take this. So the trigger, we'll say if input talk, we'll go here. I'm an idiot. I know, I knew to do it this way. That's all there is to it. I don't even need to debug this, I don't think. So we'll take this, if input talk, but it won't just be if input talk, it'll be if can talk. Let's see, if player, let's see, if collision, if game object player is can talk is true. Else can talk is false. Okay, is equal to false. I totally do these backwards and I know it, but I don't care. So here we go. We say bool can talk. And this is going to initialize to false. And it will be what decides if can talk change the animation state. Oops, if can talk. Oh my gosh, Clint. Talk and input talk, change animation state to armbot eject item. Else change animation state to armorbot idle. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I need these. That's why I made these. Change it to, it's this one here. Change it to that. One second. Oh, I could invite him to the stream. He's asking about the game. You can come check out on Twitch if you want. Smacks Day Cthulhu. All right. Okay. So where was I? Okay, so I think that's going to work. So now we're going to say change it to eject if you can talk and the input talk. I don't know why I didn't do this. I'm just like when I do decide to stream, it's like in the morning and my brain is just freaking rubbish, dude. All right. And I just do dumb shit. Like this is all, I should have been done with this a long time ago. I don't think I need those. Pretty sure I don't. Let's see. This should work. Hopefully it's going to work. A few more steps than I wanted to actually put in there. What does it want? The debug button 1 is not set up. Argument and put debug. What? Well, why do you need that? Where am I using this? Oh, so you won't play unless that's set up? Is that how you're working? Oh, no, you are going to play. Okay, good. I don't care about your stupid debug button. All right, here we go. Testing idle. He changes for a second. I can see it happening. He starts to do it. So is it while I'm holding it down? Okay, so let's see. I forgot to set the flags. Okay, so okay, change animation state to eject, else change animation state. Okay, so when he ejects, let's actually create an eject thing. So he says, let's see, ejecting. So we'll say he is ejecting. Bool ejecting is equal to false. And so now if he can't talk and input that, he is ejecting. So he's going to say, I am ejecting, is ejecting. Oh, I should probably make that, yeah. And I should spell it right. That's probably the best thing I could do. Is ejecting. So let's see, copy this. We'll say is ejecting is equal to true. And now we're going to change the animation state. And he cannot, let's say he cannot stop ejecting until he's done ejecting. So he has to play the whole thing. So can I, let's say, he is done ejecting after he plays the whole animation. I don't know if I know how to do that. That might be hard to pull off. However, I could probably use time. That's probably not the best way to do it. But for now, I'm just going to see if I can. So let's say, let's make this a... let's make this a function. So we're going to extract this. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, so if can't talk and input talk is ejecting true, change animation state. We'll just say a timer. We'll start a timer. Okay, so we'll make a coroutine called timer for now. So see, I enumerator. Let's do void I enumerator. And what am I missing here? Oh, that's what I have. Okay, so that was it. I'm gonna need those. Okay, void I enum. What is going on? Okay, am I in this thing? Yes. Okay. There we go. I enumerator. And this is gonna be called timer. So lame. It's such a lame thing to do. This is so lame. Okay, so we're gonna call the timer here. So we're gonna say start coroutine timer. And we're gonna then, nope. What am I doing? This is how we want to do that. Timer. Okay, and then that happens there. And then in timer, we're going to say yield return, wait for seconds. We'll do that. And we'll say 3 seconds just for now. Wait for, did I do that right? What do you want from me? Wait 4 seconds. Oh, new wait for seconds. That's what we need. New wait for seconds. 3. Let's do just 3, just to see. Okay, so 3, and then after that we will say is ejecting is now false. So at least we get him to continue to show the ejecting thing, and then I will slowly whittle that down and wrangle it into something that I want it to do, which will be something like spit out some armor, some shit. Okay, so we go and talk to him. He does it again. He's still doing it. He's trying to switch. If you look at the... Here's the animations. So he tries to switch, but he's not. He's going right back to idle. Did I save it? I don't know if I saved it. Let me... Like, that's the exact same behavior as last time. I did save it. Okay, so the timer... Wait for 3 seconds, and then ejecting is false. You should consider using the animation controller to change the state within the animation and the can set parameter like a bool. Yeah, I thank you for that input. So super far mod, thank you for reaching out, dude, and thanks for hanging out. I used to do that, and I found that I like this way of animating much better. It seems to be cleaner in the interface. It's a lot easier to programmatically do that. But yes, for something like this, it might be easier. But what happens is I end up getting my tree all kind of crazy looking. So this is actually my preferred method after using that other way. But I know you're talking about putting like a new Boolean operator here. It says is ejecting or whatever. Yeah, so I might have to do it. I was actually, Rowboy was kind of set up that way. If we go to player here, so he's kind of got a little bit, but then I ended up, I don't know why that's there. That's not supposed to be there. But he's got a little bit of it going on here, but I ended up doing the player flying programmatically. I need to adjust this, but anyway, you're right. It's probably easier for something like this, but from the beginning, I just want to kind of make it, if it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it's a little bit nicer. I can just stack these as needed. Thing is, I've got the animations, and it works if I don't try to press the button. So if I were to just take this out here and just say, if you collide, it changes it. So like if I take this right here and say, change the animation state, copy that on the trigger, can talk is true, else can talk is false, and I just throw it down here, it works correctly. Minus this stuff. So let me actually take all, oops, not meant to do that. Let's just take the whole update out for a second. But thank you for the tip. I definitely appreciate that. I mean, I hope you don't think I'm trying to like just dissuade that. That is a very viable way to do it. But now he should, yeah, so that's the animation I'm looking for when I press the button. But for some reason my input is not registering it. So that's the problem I'm actually having. So the transition is there. It's not hard to get the transition. What I'm having a problem with now is the input. So we go input talk, which is our north button. Can talk, input talk, is ejecting is true, change animation state, start coroutine timer, yield return, wait for a few seconds, and is ejecting is false. So, oh, I forgot. It's not is ejecting. It's can talk. No, is ejecting. So, yeah, and then can talk, if not is ejecting. That's all it is. That's all this is. If not is ejecting. That's all I needed to do. Okay, so I don't even need can talk. That was a brain fart. Let's see if that works. That should work. I think that's all I needed to do. I'm thinking a little faster than my brain does. The name can talk does not exist. Where am I calling can talk? Else can talk is false. Oh, so on the trigger is ejecting. So is, no, can talk. That is correct. So we do need can talk. Okay. All right, so there we go. So can talk. Now, if can talk is true, and input talk happens, is ejecting and input talk. Let's just try adding all three of them. Can talk. Okay, let's see. So if it's not ejecting currently, it can talk and input. So what we'll say is can talk does not have an else here. We will reset can talk here. That should do the trick. Is equal to true. Okay, so save. So can talk is equal to false here. So if injecting can talk, so we're gonna just for safety's sake, can talk is equal to false. I'm probably way not needing to do that, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Play. Oh, I forgot to take it out of the collision. Here we go. Let's try that. Okay. And hey, Super Far Mod, if you want to play the game and let me know, give me some feedback, because I love feedback, and that's great that you did that. So feel free to jump on over to itch.io at that link there and give it a run and let me know. Let's see. And also you can join the Discord if you'd like, where we talk about the what's happening in the animation here. Let's see. Armor bot. So he's idle. Okay, I press the button and nothing happens now. So now nothing is happening. What is going on? Okay, so let's walk through this. If input, okay, so if input talk, he's not ejecting. So if he's ejecting, you can't do anything to him. That's the idea. If can talk is decided if you're inside of the trigger and it's not enter, it needs to be stay. Maybe that's our problem. So let's do stay on trigger stay. Did not mean to do that one. Save. Others game player. So now let's just go ahead and also report that the game player is the player is in there, and we're gonna say player detected. All right, so save that. Well, if I can get this done before lunchtime, I'll be good, and then I can start making the item, and I'll feel good about today. But I got to get him to actually do this on command, or I'm gonna start losing my mind and pulling out my hair. Okay, player is detected. Why can we not? Might check out the game, but have to go soon. Yeah, dude, no problem. And thanks for stopping by, and I hope you like it. It's a fun one, I think. It's definitely a speedrunning game, puzzle platformer, kind of Metroidvania vibes. A little bit of Mega Man vibes when it's done. But the demo is going to be up. I'm working on the demo. This will be hopefully this week I'll finish the demo. And then after that, I'll be doing full-blown development while the demo is up, and I'll be doing that on stream though. Why work? It seems like it tries to work. Like when I go in, like it resets the animation, but does it? So it plays the whole animation. I walk in and I press Y, and it resets the animation. But I can only reset the animation one time. Nope, I can do it multiple times, and I have to wait 3 seconds. So it's not actually selecting. So everything is working except for in the statement, in the if statement, you are setting can talk to false. So in the next update, the whole if statement is false, and then calling the else statement. In the if statement, this one here, if this can talk is false, else change it. Yeah, this is where this is supposed to be. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm being dumb. I did all the things, but I didn't do the actual animation. That's it. So, yep, and that's why I call it noob development, dude. I'm brainless when it comes to this shit, but hey, what can you say? We all start somewhere, right? Thanks for the help. Thanks for the tip, brother. Or, you know, person online. All right. Let's see here. Thank you. Thank you for that help. Super Far mod. Is Super Far a game? Oh, look at it. It worked. Awesome. Now you're going to stop? You're going to stop doing it? Awesome. Do one more. So he does 3 of them. I think what I'm going to do is have his mouth open. He'll do 3 shakes, and then his mouth will open. Yeah, it's always easier to backseat dev. We all make the crazy, stupid mistakes when coding. Yeah, you know, I think a lot of what it is for me is I start getting into like this half-thought ramble where I'm like, I know what I'm trying to do, and I'm thinking of the steps to get there, and then I'm like, I'm not paying attention to what's actually happening in the steps, but I'm like thinking way far ahead. That's my problem, at least. But yeah, again, thank you for the help on that, man. That's very cool. If you have a Twitch channel or you're making a game or anything like that, dude, feel free to share it with me. I'm always about checking out other people's stuff, for sure. So, okay, we got him working somewhat. Hey, man, thank you, dude. Appreciate the follow, dude. Awesome. You rock. And yeah, feel free to come hang out anytime. I love good feedback and help like that. That's actually why I'm doing this, is to meet more people that know more about this than I do. Cool. Thanks again for that. But that was right before lunchtime, so that means schedule is looking a-okay. It's looking great. So now we got to figure out how do we get the item? First, I guess I got to make the item. So this is good. We're good here for ArmorBot. Let's go ahead and see what the item can be. Let's go in here. Let's create a new one. File new 16. Hey, Stark, are you still online by any chance? Are you lurking? Or are you into the situation right now? We need a new palette here. Have you given any run on the armor by any chance, or are you working on something else? Let's see here. So okay, so yeah, I was just curious because we were talking about the armor earlier. I didn't know if you. So I'm just thinking something like, let's see, loaded Rowboy palette. Maybe the armor is. What am I looking for here? Rowboy placeholder splash? Sure, why not? No, that is definitely not. Grody. Okay, load palette. Where was it at? Is it in sprites? Yes, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool, dude. Well, that was pretty cool. That guy, Super Far Mod, jumps right in, solves the problem, creates a solution, and immediately makes me a happy camper. That's rad. Very much appreciate that. I guess the word here is to use is mission accomplished. So super thanks on that. So maybe the armor. So we got to see his eyes. I guess I should probably bring in a Rowboy Sprite. Let me do that real quick. File, open, generic platform guy. We'll just grab this one. Oops. I think it's M is what we're looking for. Yep. Boom. Grab that guy. Copy. And we'll put that here. Okay. So undo that. We'll make a new layer. Shift in. And under this, we'll put it under there. We're going to put that layer up there. Stop it. You move. You do what I tell you. You're not going to, are you? You will not let me put you up there. Okay, so layer 2 will be the Rowboy. Layer 1 will be copied. Copy that. And we will make a new layer called layer 3 and put it below it. Why did you do that? Layer 2 and now... boom, layer 3. Of course it won't. Grab this. Can I grab that? Copy. Layer 3. Paste. There you go. All right. Layer 1, you can go bye-bye now. Delete you. And let's bring back Rowboy. And let's see. So grab him. And I think something to... Why am I working on Rowboy? Let's lock Rowboy. And maybe Rowboy just kind of gets like this, like he's looking out of a thing. Let me see. So my thoughts are just like a little box because I want to see the battery. I still want to see if you're going to have the jet. So I want it to sit right there. And that's kind of like he's looking out over it. Maybe if I put like a... What's up, dude? I got a bro. Color change. You want to change the color? Okay, let's see. It's got a... Color change? Yeah. But it's got to also fit his palette. So maybe we can go with a white. Let's see. Like a... No, that definitely ain't gonna work. Maybe we'll do like a grayish color. Gray might be the option here. Oops. Oops. You know what? I'm actually thinking maybe... Oh, change Rowboy's color. Hey, bro. Yeah, but that's a temporary situation. I mean, in my brain, I think he's... When he has the superpower, he's going to be busting out particles and all kinds of shit. That was just something as a visual thing while you're playing this basic one to, like, you know, get an idea that something happened. Because when you play it in the world without the music that has that ambience, yeah, I might. I really want to see what this looks like, though. And I think the idea here is I'm going to use I'm going to use like this bluish color. Because that's kind of like his jets. I guess because I want the armor to fly off of him. Think like ghosts and goblins. Yeah, that's kind of... A knight's helmet is perfectly great. That's actually... You know what? Let's do that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, so I want to rotate this. So edit, rotate, flip, transform, shift, rotate. There we go. 90, it does not matter. Oh, I'm sorry, not 90. We want to rotate 180. Where's that? Rotate, another 90. That already looks awesome. that already looks so cool. I like it. But it needs to be silver. So we're going to go like this number. That's great. Oh, dude, what about a frying pan? What about putting a frying pan on his head? Like the guy makes him a frying pan for, for like a pot for his head, for his helmet. So we would do like, let's see. How would it would be down here. You would have it down here. Okay, so there's that. Let's E this. The only problem is we're gonna have to make a new sprite. Well, maybe not. We can take this down to there. We just need to get rid of that. So what we can say is maybe we can just adjust. No, I like those. What if we just make it bigger? So let's see. Let's take this and go to M. We're gonna select all of that and just make it one bigger. Okay, and then now we can move. Oops, undo. Get out of there. It's not move. It's not M. It's V. Okay, so can we? So we have that. I guess I might have to create another Rowboy Sprite that is only when... That might work right there. Let's see. And then let's actually have the... No. It's too big. I think I'm going to have to... I think I'm gonna have to. This is one of those ones I'm like iffy about. I like the idea, but I'm not sold on the look yet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just make a Rowboy Sprite that we swap out that doesn't have the. That's what I'm gonna do. So okay, we'll go ahead and just do that real quick. So we'll make generic platform guy, and we'll save this as with helmet on. Save as for hats. For helmet, that's what we'll do. Okay, so for helmet, and now this guy will have E. Let's first get out of here, and we'll just take them both off, because that way he can wear any helmet. Maybe we can have multiple different helmets. Like, say we have a cheap helmet for like the frying pan is a cheap helmet. It's like 2 pieces of stuff, and it gives you 1 health. It adds. Then we just make a sprite for it when the armor bot drops it with her. Yeah, totally. And then there's a. Did I save this as generic platform guy for helmet? Yes. And file export as a sheet for where am I putting it? Let's see. Yep, that's the right place. Okay, export. So we need to tell it whenever he gets a helmet. That's the only one. The helmets will swip when he's wearing a helmet. He needs to switch to the other sprite for helmet. So, and that's a whole nother animation. Although I wonder, I'm pretty sure I can put that same animation on it. Let's just try it. So if we go to our assets, characters, nope, player, sprites, and now we should have. Can we move things for helmet export? Is this the, yep, okay, so multiple. We'll just do, just to see if it works correctly or changes anything. None. And point, apply this bad boy. And let's go look at it. Okay, see? Apply, no filter, none. Let's go look at it. There we go. See, it does. It's not the same, dude. Maybe it's again. Maybe it's the whole thing. That's right. I keep forgetting these things. So we are going to slice by cell size. Yeah, there we go. 16 by 16. Slice and apply. Now we've got generic platform guy for helmet. So let me think about this. So when we go to the player, we have the player as a game object, and he has a sprite renderer, and we're going to change the sprite. So the way that we want to do that is we have renderer dot sprite, and then is equal to generic platform guy 0 or generic platform guy for helmet. Let's see if we can make that happen. First, let's make the helmet. Okay, so actually, no, let's not even worry about the helmet yet. Let's see if we can change Rowboy's appearance, just make his antenna go away by programmatically doing something. So let's see, player controller. I think we're going to need like an armor script. We can probably do it in item manager. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll go to item manager here. So we'll see. Okay, so we have a sprite renderer here, but we're loading it with the player controller's sprite render. Wait, I am the player. It's on the player. What am I doing? Wow. Okay. So we have sprite render. That is our sprite renderer on the player. I know why that was like that, because this used to not be attached to the player. That's why. It used to be its own independent game object. Okay, so rend is that. Now, if we say, let's see, we're going to go in here, we're going to say change sprite. And I just don't even know how I'm going to do this yet, but we'll get there. So we'll say void change sprite. And that will be boom. And let's see here. So if we want to change sprite, we're going to look for the renderer. So rend. Oh, we're going to need, you know, I should probably just grab this thing and build it kind of around the way this works, because this is a very similar tool here. So where am I at? Item manager. So we're just going to copy this guy. Okay, so we need a string that is new sprite. That's going to be the name of it. So now we're going to write if current sprite is equal to new state return. Okay, so that makes sense. So let's get the sprite. So to get the sprite, we're going to say the sprite is, if we went over here, we had to go up here and say, okay, it was this. So it's a constant string. Okay, so go back. We want to do a constant string. Oops. And this is going to be current sprite. And then we're going to also need, I think that's the only one we need. So we say, excuse me. Excuse me. If, oh my goodness, what just happened? If current sprite is equal to new sprite, you do a good favor and you return to sender, buddy. Just get on up out of this function. And then what we want to say is now rend dot sprite. Hey, sprite is equal to new sprite. No. So what does Sprite want? Sprite wants a string to Unity Engine Sprite. So we can say new sprite to string. So rend.sprite is equal to new sprite. So it can't be. We can say it's a sprite, maybe. Sprite. Sprite. Let's do sprite. Okay, so we say sprite. Can we put that as a thing? Are you missing a Unity Director assembly reference? So it doesn't, you can't put sprites in. So how do we do that? Let's do this. Let's say public string. Let's see, public sprite. Let's see if we can do that. Can we do public sprite? Can I do sprite? It does. Yes. Okay, I saw sprite. There, let's try it. Public sprite. We'll call current sprite. No, we'll call it, we're trying to change it to, we're going to say no helmet. Sprite, no helmet. There we go. Sprite, no helmet. There we go. And then we'll have a public sprite. I'm probably going to have to clean this all up after this. We'll have one called sprite with helmet. This is probably the grossest thing I've ever done. Somebody else is watching this. They're like, what is he doing? And I have no idea. So I'm just trying to hammer jack it in there. So let's see here. Sprite no helmet, sprite with helmet. We will populate those in a second. What are we on? Item manager. Okay, so now we go down here and we say if current if sprite, if something else happens. So we're going to have a thing called helmet. We have to have a thing called helmet. So we're going to have a class called helmet. And I guess we better make that now. So we could say if player has helmet, change sprite. That's what we're going to do. So I'll pseudocode that right now. We don't need this anymore. You can go bye-bye. We don't need current sprite. We don't need any of that shit. We just need these two sprites. And we'll say, we don't even need this because it doesn't require that. So we'll say if player has helmet, do it the way I want to. If player has helmet, then we'll say change sprite to, oh, wait. I'm geeking. sprite, rend.sprite is equal to sprite with helmet. Else, rend.sprite is equal to sprite no helmet. All right, now we can get rid of this. We need to create a thing in game data called player has helmet. Let's do it down here in subcomponents, which it's here. It has armor, but we're gonna say has helmet. Okay, so save that. Item manager, if player is not game player, it's game data. If game data dot has helmet, then the sprite will be sprite with helmet, else rend sprite, sprite no helmet. Perfect. Now we save that. We go to the player and we say the player, if you have helmet, because we're going to be able to debug this way. Do I have a debug window in here? What is this shit? Did I delete player has battery? Well, it doesn't matter. It's going to be game data. Dot has battery. That's the correct one there. Okay, so what's happening here? Item manager already contains for player has battery. Void awake player. What is happening here? Did I make one of the? Oh, what? Oh, I duped. Okay, so player has helmet. Okay, so player has helmet. We'll copy that. And this is boom is equal to game data dot has helmet. And we should have a debug. So we'll say, okay, that's on awake. And then we'll have a little clicker that says, is it public? Do we have it public? Player has helmet. Yes. So we'll say, where's our debug for player controller? That was a good one. We have a good little debug here. If input enabled, nope. If debugging tools, here we go. So this will go in the update. But we'll just say, copy this, go back here, go to the update, fixed update. Okay, fine. Debugging tools if debug enabled. So let's go up here. Debugging enabled. Public bool debug enabled. Why are you right there? Public bool debug. Enabled. Let's initialize to false. I think it automatically does that, but I don't care. So if debug, okay, so now we're going to say if player has helmet. So it's player has helmet. So player has helmet, then game data dot has helmet is true. Everything else we do not need, so we'll just try that for now. So in theory, he should, when I click the button on this script, debug enabled. Where's the has helmet? Oh, I need to change the helmets. So we're going to say sprite no helmet. So if we go to player sprites, and I have a feeling this is going to be a total pain in my butt. So sprite no helmet, and did I make? Yeah, here we go for helmet export. So, and all right, that's a gross name. We're gonna rename this. Okay, and then this one should go. Where was it? We're putting it in the item manager. So item manager is on the player. Item manager. Okay, so helmet sheet. Boom, dunk donk, and where's my clicker ticker? Did I not make one? I thought I made one. As helmet. As helmet public. Boom. Public. Save that. Hopefully this works. We'll see. Doesn't look like it's working. I don't see it switching anything. Let me see. Okay, no. So let me double check. Do you see the can of worms that happens, Jason, when you do this shit? Like you think you're going to do something pretty simple and it's like, oh, to do this, you got to do that. Oh, you got to do that. Oh, you got to fix this over there. Oh, you got to fix that. You got to put this over here. You got to put that over there. You got to make this happen. Just to test it. All right, let's see here. Game data helmet ren sprite equals sprite with helmet. And sprite with helmet was set via public. Here, sprite no helmet, sprite with helmet, and those are animations, but it's going to use the other animation. So I need to make an animation. Oh, I wonder if I can dupe that. Oh, that is a thing I forgot to do. Let's see if we go to player animations. So here is the player idle. I think we're going to have to duplicate these and use different. Ooh, oh, gross. Okay, so player. We'll try player idle with no helmet and see if I can just somehow scam my way to getting that other one on there. So if we go to player idle, we select all of this, copy player idle, no helmet, paste. Now, all I have to do, in theory, I at least have the template. I can just change out every one of these little graphics for the correct one. I just wish that I could see them better. I know there's a way I can make these bigger, I'm sure. But who cares? So that's going to be a tedious, arduous task, and I don't know if I want to do that right now. Maybe we're okay with just having his head stick out of it just to test it. But we do know that we do need to change this sprite sheet, or this. We need to make these with no helmet. So the way to do that would be, here's number 1. That looks pretty similar. Boom. Now number 1 has no helmet. So if we go to the player, which I believe is down here. Oh, he is tiny. Okay, so I forgot to size him. Where is my graphics here? Okay, pixels per unit, 16. There we go. Sprite Editor. Apply. Okay, so there's that. Did he get bigger? There he goes. Okay, so now let's bring him up here. And I just want to see. So, okay. So now he doesn't have the antenna. So we've got that. The next one is, looks like his eyes are going down. Yeah, so that's the one. And I think I only need a... one side of this. I don't need to do... Is that all there was? No, okay, cool. So that looks like another one of these. And then another blink here. And we got another wide eyes are coming up. Okay, and then normal. And I think that's looking up. It's so hard to tell. I can't even tell what those are. They're freaking tiny. I think that's normal again. Looking normal. Okay, so he looks up as he's running. And then we just... This won't take too long, I don't guess. How long is this idle animation, Clint? Okay, so we've got a... one of those. Got a blink. Got another one of those. Oops. We got regular eyeballs again. Does he blink again? Wow. It looks good. I'm not going to argue with what I had. So I'm just going to leave it. We got a blink there. And there. Okay. That's an upward look, I believe. I can't tell. I think that's upward. That's straight ahead. And I think that was it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we had one there. Did you see that? It'll antenna pop out and come back. What do we have here? Tonk. There it is. There. Okay, so now there's Rowboy with helmet. So really what we need to do is change the animation now and not the sprite. And to do that, again, we can just use, we don't need this. Oh, okay, so save this. Dozer, we have this. We're gonna grab this guy because it's easy. Copy item manager, put you up here. Where you at? Wait, what are we doing? No, we're doing it in the player. We don't need to do it in there. We need to do it in the player. So do we have the change animation set for the player? Hell no, we don't. We only did that on Dozer. So we will put that right here. Okie dokes. All right, so now we've got anim. I think I already have an animator set. Pretty sure I do. I guess I don't. Interesting. Okay, so now this will be player idle. Player idle. And I believe that is correct in what it's called here. Let's see, animator. We've got player idle, player sprinting, and player flying. Wait a second, where am I calling player flying? That's on the jump, so it's on the rocket controller. So the rocket controller is doing that. Okay, so this is all over the place. That I should probably pull the rocket back into the player controller. What is this? Input R button. Don't need that. All right, I'm just gonna do it here. Okay, so we have that player idle. We want that bigger. Player idle. Player moving. Private string, current animation, current state. Okay, so we got dozer idle, and then it's not even player moving. We don't have moving. We have flying and jumping, I believe. Let me see. Sprinting, that's it. So we got sprinting. And that'll be player sprinting and player idle. I thought I changed this a while ago, but maybe I didn't. Player idle. Okay, save that. We also have player flying. So we'll, just in case, we'll go ahead and put that in here, and we may bring rocket back here. I did not click you. Go away. All right, so player flying and player flying. Just make sure that those are all named correctly. Yep, it looks good. It looks good to me. Okay, so now if we go into we need to create our change animation, snatch it from here because it's super easy and just laziness is all about. Okay, change animation state, current state play, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I love that little snippet. We do not need those. Okay, and then we're going to change the animation state if the player gets the helmet. So do we have player has helmet? So no, let's go ahead and add. Why are they public? Oh, so I can debug. That's right. So let's see. I don't even feel like, well, we need to test it. Okay, so public bool. Oh my goodness, gosh gracious. Bool player has helmet. Okay, so there we go. We have a public bool to test. We have our animation set up. We have our change animation state. Okay, so now we're going to check if the player has game data, and that's going to be here. We'll do it right here. So if player, no, game data dot has helmet, change animation state to, oh, I need to actually freaking give the animation state. It's not just player idle, it's player idle no helmet. I don't know why these fades are here. Really weird. I'm gonna have to check into that. I don't want to take them off yet. Player idle no helmet. Okay. So I have a feeling we're gonna need to make all of these animations again, which the other ones aren't too small. So we go like animation, select the player. We say player idle. Player flying is not too super huge, so we'll just go ahead and do that one real quick, which looks to be upwards, blinking upwards, down into the opposite side, then upwards. Okay, so we got upwards, upwards, blinking, and then upwards again, and down and to the left, and then upwards again. Okay, so that's, I think, all of it. Nope, there's a few more. Okay, so we go here, and we've got a blinking, and another upwards. So there, and another blink. And finally, a last upwards. All right, that should be doing it. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. So now, oh no! I did that to player flying. Jesus. Not what we were supposed to do. There we go. Okay, so we need to create a new one called player flying. No. Create a new clip called player flying. NM's player flying. And this is going to be no helmet. No helmet. Okay, and then we need the last one. Oh, which that's right. I got to copy this. That's how we did it. Copy this to this, paste, and then we can quickly and easily adjust this to a blink, to an, is that up? Yeah, he's looking up again, to a down and to the left, to an up, to a blink, to an up. Ooh, that is not correct. To an up, and to a blink, to an up. Okay, so, and then we got another blink, and then another up. Another up. What? This one. What am I doing here? Okay, so then we got one more up. Okay. Perfect. All right, so there's that, and now we need to do sprinting, which again is another super easy one. So we're gonna say flying no helmet, create new clip, and we need sprinting. So player sprinting and no helmet. I guess from a design standpoint, I could have just deleted his antenna and said be done with it, because you can't even see the damn antenna while you're playing the game. But this is how freaking OCD weirdo I am. So, all right, let's see. This one is probably pretty easy. Oh, of course, it's going to be quite a few of them. Okay, we copy that. Boom. Chakalaka. All right, and that's going to be speedballs. There we go. To a blink. There we go. Back to speedballs. Boom. I think that one's looking to... Wait, did he look left or back there? No, that was correct. Okay, so boom. Now the next one, he's going to look left, I think. Is this one here? Yep. He looks that way. He's going to close his eyes again. Then he's going to look forward. He's going to close his eyes again. Oh, you bastard hole. All right, and then he's going to look backwards again. And then he's going to close his eyes again. And look forward. Nope, that's not the correct one. That's the correct one. He looks forward. I don't think that was right. Nope, it was. Okay, so doesn't really matter. At this point, I'm being anal retentive. So, okay, he does that. Now he closes. He's going to look back this time because that's just the way I want it to be. No, he's got to look forward. Okay, so where did I look back at? So let's just play it. Yeah. Oh, that's correct. But we still missed another antenna. Where was that antenna at? Searching for the antenna. There we go. And that is a blink. Looks like a blink there. I just must have missed it for some reason. We need, wait, up. This probably can go there. So boom. Yeah, that works. Okay, so play that. Yeah, I'm good with it. Okay, so now we have our animations. And go back in here and we can look at what we've got. We got player idle, no helmet, player flying, no helmet. Player, and this is why I like this other mode here, because you can just kind of, you can do it like this and you don't have to worry about the connections getting all, it makes sense to me. So, okay, so we have that with just no helmet added. So if we go back up here and we take, oh, this is not player idle. This is going to be player idle, no helmet. We might as well copy that. And we're going to say player idle in H. And yeah, actually, we're just going to take all of this. Copy. So we got player sprinting in H. Oh, I did it capital. Dupes. Sprinting. Sprintage. All right. And then flying. So now we got flying. Let's just do this one again. Less. Flying. Fly. I did not want to find and replace anything. I want to find and replace sprinting with flying. Right here on line 83 of player controller. Okay, so now we have all of our animations and our state strings. Change animation state. Check overcharge. What did I do? Did I miss a colon? Do I have two colons? What's happening? Oh, if I didn't put a colon. There we go. Okay, so, and now the animation state is, wait. Ooh. I just realized we got to do this if they are running too. So, okay, on idle, we'll do this. Okay, we'll say if, let's see, if player idle. So how do we determine if player is idle? Oh, because I made a moving thing, I think. So if we say moving is moving, do I still have that? last move, spawn point, current move. So I think current move, yeah, that's it. If current move is not equal to 0, if current move is equal to 0. Well, I know I have a way of telling if he's idle or not. Let me see here. I might be writing more code than I need to. So player grounded, spawn, piston, starting, source overcharged, blah, 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 blah. Can jump, starting jump, start speed, max speed, clips, P system, spawn point, last move, current move. Is dying. Oh, I'm an idiot. We don't need to do idle. So we'll say if is not, player is not sprinting. I know we have sprinting. I just saw it. Did I not see it? Player running. That's what we called it. Okay, so if not player running, and game data has helmet. Okay, so that's what we need to do. So if not player running, and if not game data dot has helmet, then we're gonna make you wear the regular sprite. Change. Oh my god, can I freaking what? Okay, can I type? Can your hands work? Okay, there we go. Change animation state to and this is gonna be player. I don't even need this. I don't know why I'm making these things. Player idle. Okay, so there we go. Now, else if let's take the has helmet and let's make that be the main thing here. So we take this out. Okay, so we go up here, we say if game no helmet, then we know that if player running player is not running the NSS out, else change animation state. I'm thinking, sorry, change animation state to player running, player sprinting. Okay. If player not running, do that. Okay. This is without the helmet. Yes. Okay. So now also if player flying, I don't have player flying. Player not grounded. That's what it is. Okay. So if player grounded, then player not grounded, then change animation state to player flying. Okay, there's that. Now, else change animation state to player. No, I'm sorry. State to player idle. Not idle. We don't need this line. So what we'll do is we'll say, put this first. That way, just for sure, we'll catch that last one's for sprinting. Okay, so we'll do that, else this, and if they're flying, they'll do that. Okay, so boom. So now, if he doesn't have helmet, we're going to swap these around. So else if game data has helmet, I'm sorry, has helmet, that's what it is. We want to do these things. And these things will be the exact same thing as these, except they're going to use the player flying. If this is the no helmet. Here we go. No helmet. NH. That's what I did. And it's with one of those. Okay, so copy that. Boom and boom. Okay, save that. Okay. Do we have a Boolean for helmet? Yes. Okay, and will it change? Where's my debug over here? Fixed update. This is the one we want. We just need this. Copy that or cut that, take that out of there, save you, go back to the player controller. And where's our debug menu? Here it is. Boom. We'll say if player has helmet is equal to true. If, wait, does not exist. Oh, is it just has helmet? It might just be has helmet. Yep. Okay. So there we go. So now when I do that, it'll say true. And if he does, it'll change the sprite. Okay. So let's give it a shot. Select the player. We're going to need to see this part here. We'll hit play. Oh yeah, I can get rid of those like big time. So now when we click helmet, it should change. It's not changing the sprite. Oh, we got a null reference. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with here. NM. Okay, that's what it is. What are we on? Player controller here? No. Did we not do NM? Did I not set up an NM at the start? Nope, sure didn't. Okay, so we'll say nm equal to get component animator. Save. God damn it. Save. Save. Fuck. All right. Excuse me. What are you not liking anymore? Okay, so let's see if it takes the bait. So now, still not working. Okay, so player idle, no helmet. So if player has helmet, let's see. Am I putting that? Oh, is debugging enabled? Yes. Okay, so if player has helmet, game data has helmet is equal to true. It's player has helmet. Where is player has helmet? Above debug enabled. Oh, I'm on the item manager script. God, I'm being a nerd. All right. We need to fix all of that shit. That's all coming off of that. So we need the player controller. So if has helmet. Okay, we're still not getting it. The game data is most likely not. Where are we doing this in? Let's see here. So we're doing it in the update. Okay, so what we're gonna do is if game data has helmet, change animation state. What is this shit? Ah, that probably is the problem. Okay, so save that. So now let's take all of this and extract it because that's kind of where I'm at now. We say, okay, extract it to a method called check for helmet. Now we at least make it look nice. Okay, so save now and check for helmet. These things are happening. Do we need to do anything else? We said if game data doesn't have helmet, player no helmet. Oh, no. If player not running, if player running, this is what I want. If player running, player sprinting, and then I want it to end sprinting. And I want it to end with idle no helmet. That's how that needs to work. That's not going to change what we dealt with a while ago, but and this can go. Dude, what the hell, dude? Can you freaking player idle? Okay, so there we go. We end with that. And let's see here. So we're checking for helmet on a void update, and we are setting that the game data script has the helmet. Go to game data, make sure that's all spelled correctly. So copy that. Player controller. Game data has helmet. That is totally legit it. Okay, so let's just put a debug here. So if game data has helmet, debug.log game data dot. That's helmet. Let's see what we get. So what the fuck? See, here we go. A connection attempt failed because the connection party did not properly respond. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm not a fan of plastic. But I am a fan of having the ability to fucking version control my shit. So, alrighty. What are we doing here? So we need to switch his. We go to the player controller, and I just want to see. Yeah. So the game data is not getting this trigger here. Did I save it? Yeah. Debug log dot game data has helmet. It should be doing that regardless. Is it doing it? Let me make sure I'm not. No. No, it's not. Check for helmet. And I should see something. Debug.log object player. So I've got some resetting, but I don't have the actual. Maybe I need to actually move around or something. Yeah, like player idle. Okay, when he jumps, he doesn't switch to flying. He tries to go to player idle, no helmet, and no player flying, no helmet. Okay. Okay, rad, dude. The hydraulics and stuff, cool. I think I'm about to take a little break for like 20 minutes, grab a bite to eat, because I'm starting to get a little like head frazzled about this. Like, this is not even debug. It's not even sending me a log, you know? Kind of frustrating. But I am still very pleased with this morning, so I'm not like stressing. It's already 1 o'clock. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I wonder why this is doing it wrong. So change, if player is grounded, change enter state to fly. Ah, but game data has helmet is the linchpin here. Yeah, it's crazy. So we need to make sure that game data dot has helmet is being set, which it is here. So I don't understand. Let's do after I did a debug, like so. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring another sprite onto him, and I'm gonna see if I can make the actual like pan like disappear. So for now, I'm just gonna use a default sprite here. Let's see. Screw that. I'm just gonna use the one that's in there. So we have. Did I close a sprite? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, so here we go. The pan, which we don't need to see Rowboy. We just need the pan. So there we'll take. It's the right size. Perfect. Okay, so file, export, sprite. Oh, wait, hold on. File, export. Items, new folder, and we're going to call this armor. And in this folder, we're going to create a new folder called pot helmet. And we'll save it here. Pot helmet. Okay, so pot helmet, and then we're going to export it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we should have a pot helmet in here. And if we go to items, armor, pot helmet, and let's just put pot helmet right there. It's still small. Oh, you know what it probably is? I think I know what it is. So we go here. I gotta say 16. let's just put it out there so you can see. Apply. So there we go. Okay, and we're gonna say that the sprite is 128 seems to be the way to go. Point no filter, and we want no compression. Apply, and there's our pot helmet. So the pot helmet now we need to say is on the player, and it is at 1001. Cool. Let me take a look. Let's see here. Is it in Robertson Industries? Oh, nice, dude. So he's like, "Sha posts," and I think I'm gonna have that where it's gonna be where he can kind of lift it too. So you don't need to change anything. It'll be hidden behind his main part. I like that, dude. That looks really, really good, bro. Yeah, boy. Let me pull this over here, dude. Nice. How big is he? I like the red eyes too. Be very, okay, so here's some things, okay, I had to adjust, and if you can fix it for me. This part where he's up needs to be just as even as the times he's down for it to look right, okay? So I did 2 down, or I think I did 4 down, 4 up. I don't know. I did 2 down. I did 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, 2 up. So I had to redraw your sprites. So if you can do me a favor and make those even. So 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, 2 up. It needs to look pretty steady like a tractor, right? That would be it. And make sure that the lights are rotating. It looks like you got them right. I think you do. Yep, you do. Oh, can we make them opposite? Well, they kind of do go opposite, I guess. Are you watching the animation when you do these? Like in Discord? I'm sure you are. But we want to try to make those lights, make sure it looks like they're spinning around. And I want the up and down motion to be even. I don't think I care how often it is, but I just want it to be not one up and then, you know, it's kind of random. Yeah. All right. So, but yeah, dude, it looks great. So let's just see if we can get the pot helmet to go away. So the pot helmet will be a part of the player. Actually, the helmet, we need to name this helmet because the pot can change. So there we go, helmet. And maybe it won't. Maybe it just stays what it is, you know. I think it should sit right down on his eyes, like right there. That's kind of cool like that. We might not even have to change the... But then his eyes will totally disappear. So we need to do that right there. That looks like a Russian. He looks like a Canadian or like a, a Russian with one of those hats on. So anyway, you know what I love, dude? Yeah, like a Mountie. I love when people text me, like they try to take advantage of me. They text me after I, you know, basically help them to not take advantage of me, right? But then they demand that I help them find somebody else to take advantage of. Does that make sense? It's like, yeah, no, that's your problem, bro, not mine. I don't know what the hell, dude. What is wrong with these people? Oh, goodness. Okay. So let me just see if I can get the hat to disappear instead of the animation right now. I don't care if the animation goes wonky. So the hat it's going to need a thing called helmet. So we're going to need to create helmet script. And that's all I need it is a thing called helmet. And it has a sprite renderer. So now we're going to go into the player script and we're going to say, check for helmet. If this, we need to get the helmet. So we'll say, okay, there's a thing called helmet. And it's going to be called helmet. And that thing is going to be found on our guy. It's going to be a get Find object of type is what it's going to be. Find object of type. And it's going to say helmet. And now we know that the helmet is this thing. Add nose. And then we're going to come down and we're going to go, okay, so now if this, oh, we need the helmet's sprite renderer. So we're going to say helmet and then dot get component, and that's it, I think. And we're going to say sprite renderer. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now the helmet is going to be stored in a sprite renderer, not a helmet. Okay, so there we go. Helmet rend. That's what we're going to call this. Copy that. That way we're not confusing ourselves. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to say, if no helmet, helmet rend dot enabled is equal to false. So now we will not see the helmet. Else, if it does have helmet, helmet rend dot enabled is equal to true. So now, if the game data thinks that there's a helmet, we should see, hey there, Galfy, thanks for joining. We should see the helmet disappear. Hopefully. I mean, a lot of the things I think are going to happen don't happen. Let's see. So go to the scene. We are looking for the player controller. And does he have the helmet? No. See, so I think game data is not getting that info, which is really hard for me to figure out how to debug, because I just figured, okay, static bool, 5 references, get set. Okay, cool. We go to player controller. Game data, it's helmet, no. Okay, so we need to set, if has helmet, game data, has helmet, it's true. I don't have an else if. Oh, you know, I am going to need this, though. I'm going to need an else if has helmet. It'll turn off, but that's still, we should be seeing it turn on and not turn off. So, Galfy, this game is going to be a super precise, challenging puzzle platformer, kind of in the vein of Meat Boy, I guess. And if you want to play it, you can actually go check it out right now. We have somewhat of the build up on itch.io, but it's going to be really fast. I'll play it here in just a minute. I'm just trying to figure out something right now. So is he animating? He doesn't even, yeah, he is animating. Okay. So we'll give it a quick playthrough to let you see. I don't know if we might get some errors because I've been working on this other stuff, but I'll let you see what it's doing. Negative 14.5 and negative 11. Mega Meat Boy Metroidvania. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. All right. So yeah, where's my scenes? Scenes. Where are they at? Scenes. All right. Items. Scenes. There we go. We'll give this what's this deal? What's happening on number 2? What do you not like? Okay, it was just not saved. So here we go. I'll give you a quick run. We'll go to maximize for this one. See, yeah, it already gave me something. Let's see what it's giving me here. What does it want? No reference for player scripts, player controller. What? Did I not find the helmet? I did do the helmet. Okay, we'll get to that later. Hopefully everything works. Game maximized. And of course, it doesn't seem is my controller connected? That could be the problem. There we go, connected. Let's reload this bad boy. Of course it doesn't. So let me go ahead and close off these, this stuff here. So we're going to say check for helmet. And we're going to just give you that. So let's see if that fixes you up. Clear. Okay, let's try that. Of course, somebody wants to watch me play and it's like, no. Okay, let's see here. let's see what's going on here. What are you not liking? Helmet rend. It doesn't like this. I think it wants me to find the thing first. So we'll get rid of you for right now. We'll deal with that later. I think I know what it wants me to do there. All right, there we go. No reference. Again, player controller 103. No, it doesn't. Okay, so can we move? Alrighty, there we go. So player controller is now working. Maximize, and here's the game. Get out of the way here. So the... Oh, he's got his hat on. He's not supposed to have the hat on. The main point of this game is that you can place your own checkpoint and go back to it at any given time. Let me just turn that off because that's going to drive me nuts. We're going to turn his hat off here. So player, helmet. Yeah, we're gonna turn you off there. Okay, so... Oh shit, my bad. Okay, so Galfy, here we go. For real this time, full blown. So the idea is that you can set your spawn point and you've got to make it to prize. And of course you're being timed, so it's definitely a speed running type game. So it wants you to get there as fast as possible, but it also has some hidden secrets and nice little stuff that's hidden. Oops. So if you mess up, you can pop back to your spawn in real time. If you die, it punishes you with a 3-second wait time. So for like the helmet's still there. Like I'll be damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay, so it punishes you if you die. But so you can actually reset your spawn, like go back to your spawn before you die. And what I mean is, like, say you're jumping into some spikes or something like this, you can, oh no, I'm about to die. Let's say you want to set your thing there, you can keep trying until you get it. And the faster and more precise you can be with that, the better, obviously. Oh, I didn't make it. That has become harder, Jason, and I don't know why. I might need to look into fixing that. Since I did some updates, here's a cool trick, Galfy. If you're still watching, you can place your spawn point and still retain momentum. So, like, if you need to get higher, you can retain your momentum by teleporting back to your spawn. So currently, ArmorBot has nothing to give us, but he just gave us a helmet, and that's why we're going to wear this helmet. So we're going to continue on. We're going to go back to our spawn and finish this level. So, boom, get through there. Boom, and we go on. Yeah. So, and then next level, level 2 of the normal levels. We're still working on this guy, Dozer, but Dozer will be pushing you away from your girlfriend, and you have to figure out where to go. And to be quite honest, a lot of people in my little group of friends and family that play test this tend to not be able to get farther than what you're seeing me do right now. And they say it's because they're not good at gaming. I'm like, well, they say it's because the controls are too fast, and my thought is, get good, scrub. Get good, scrub. It's precise, man. You're talking Dark Souls levels of precision here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't hold me to that one. So we'll go to the secret area instead of just beating the game, just so I can show you all the cool stuff. So you can actually pick up a rocket over here. It's not the only one in the game, but it is... Come on. Oh, wait. Oh, it's such a pain in the butt. So it seems easy, and you'd think it is, but it's not, to get this rocket. Ah. And that's kind of the goal. I wanted it to be difficult because you're not kind of supposed to have it yet. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so now we can fly. By the way, Stark, if you haven't played with the new controls, you can do some crazy shit. Like, check this out. I can infinitely fly. Easily. Like, no problem. It's super easy. So the rocket is going to have to be a thing that we may not give away too quickly. So here's the secret area. There's a few things you can get here. We've got all the main components, but there is this little bad boy up here. And really, to be honest, this is the test level, so it's not anything special. Like, probably won't make it into the game. Oh no. So we'll go here and we'll grab le batterie, and the battery lets us jump higher, and you can rocket a little bit more powerful, and it's faster for getting around. You want some money? Get some money. Got control over that. Now, we can either go back into the portal and get to... Oops. We can go back... I thought I had it. We can either beat the game from here or go past level 2 into the thing, or we can go back to level 2 by going into there, but I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the game. And one of the more difficult places, finder, you hit start, and that's pretty much it. It keeps track of your time, ask if you... That's another thing, Stark, I want to make it to where this right here, did you find 4 components? Instead of asking that, it's just going to say, hey, you know, you found 4 of them, or 3 or 2, whatever. But that's pretty much it. So... hope it looks cool, Galfy. It looks like you said it looks cool, and I thank you for that. Now I need to figure out how to get this dude to get the armor shit working. But before I do that, I am going to go on a quick break. I'm going to get a quick sandwich into my body, and I will be back on this afternoon in about 20 to 30 minutes. So, Stark, I guess I'll holler at you later, my bro. But today the armor will get done, and we will have armor bot done, which is going to be, oh, the store is coming along. Boogie's going to like that. And, then we're going to have, the actual beak set up tomorrow. We'll get beak working, and then we'll start putting the items in. If I can get the store done in like 2 or 3 days, holy crap, I'm going to be a happy camper. And you know what? I am going to say one thing before I jump off here for a minute. It was Super Far Mod is a really cool guy. And I am going to say that if you... Well, it doesn't look like he has much going on his channel. Maybe he does. We'll see. Excuse me. Super Far Mod. Check that dude out. Really cool guy. He helped me out instantly. This noob developer. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, and I will holler at you guys here in a little bit.